the importance of fresh water to human life, sanitation, health, and economic development. Mr. Speaker, it is my pleasure to be present here today to make a statement on the floor of Parliament to commemorate World Water Day. This year's World Water Day theme, and I quote, groundwater, making the invisible visible, unquote. Mr. Speaker, the water we see on the surface of the earth, such as lakes, ponds, rivers, is known as surface water. Groundwater, on the other hand, is water that finds its way between the gaps of rocks and sediments underground. Basically, it is water beneath the ground. Globally, it provides almost half of all drinking water, about 40% of water for irrigated agriculture, and constitutes about a third of water supply requirements for industry. Mr. Speaker, according to the published 2021 Population and Housing Census data, the three main sources of drinking water for households in Ghana are sachet water, which constitutes about 37.4%, pipe-borne water, 31.7%, and boreholes and tube wells, which is about 17.7%. In rural areas, groundwater constitutes up to 33.6% drinking water source, while pipe-borne water is about 28.8%. It is worth noting that there are some urban areas in the Upper East and Upper West regions where 80% of the urban population depends on groundwater for their primary water supply. Mr. Speaker, although the statistics look good, there is a lot more to be done to protect groundwater as a viable and safer alternative to surface water for the good people of Ghana. Ghana's groundwater resources are repeatably of high quality, except for some localized cases of pollution and the incidence of high levels of iron, fluoride, and other minerals in some locations. Some coastal aquifers have also been found with some levels of salinity. Groundwater may be hidden from the surface of the earth, but it is not shielded from the impact of human activities. Pollution from domestic and industrial activities poses a great risk to the quality of groundwater. This occurs when there is discharge of contaminants on the surface of the earth, which directly percolate into the groundwater sources. Pollution can occur whether these activities are close or isolated from the groundwater sources. This is one of the major challenges we need to tackle head-on with partners and stakeholders. The need to protect our groundwater sources is even more important because of the current level of pollution of our surface water sources. Mr. Speaker, currently several parts of Accra suffer poor water supply due to high levels of pollution caused by human activities. The pollution affects the turbidity of the raw water and makes it very expensive to treat the raw water. Large volumes of this raw water are also lost in the process, and consequently water supply to homes become hampered. It is becoming increasingly expensive to maintain the equipment in our water treatment plant because of the high turbidity of our raw water. In addition, treatment plants are not spared the brunt of power fluctuations, and this affects the regularity of water supply to households in the city. The phase 2 of the Pond Water Expansion Project, when completed, will serve additional 1.3 million people in the Greater Accra metropolitan area. This will go a long way to resolve the challenges water consumers are facing in Accra. The Ministry is working hard to ensure that enough water is produced for distribution to consumers in Accra when the phase 2 of the Pond Water Expansion is completed. Mr. Speaker, let me highlight a few of the major projects the Ministry is executing to improve access to water, to save water for the people of Ghana. Upper East Water Supply Project, and this is intended to serve a population of 347,000. Water Supply Improvement Project under the Ghana-Spain Debt Swap for Development Program also will serve a population of 69,000 people.